We don't know if Jed York was at the game in Seattle, but if he did go to the game, like when do you think he bailed? Do you think he bailed at halftime?
Well, I can't believe he went to the game.
Really? You think he stayed at home and watched it on TV? Maybe he stayed at home and watched it on TV. Yeah, maybe.
Let's for the sake of this, we could have called and say, did he go to the game? But it's fun to play games. So we're being totally irresponsible now. Totally. This is we're entering fiction world. I'm saying that he stayed home and he was watching from his living room. And I'm saying, when did he start to get sick to his stomach? Probably early on with the pick. That Jimmy threw. Okay. So what I'm asking is, at a certain point, he threw his can of Coke at the TV screen.
That was probably the Jimmy Garoppolo interception in the first half. I'm thinking he throws the can of Coke at the TV screen then, and gets like, gets water on it and kind of messes up the screen. And so he has to decide, do I clean it up and keep watching the game or just get a new TV? And he's a billionaire. So maybe that's when he just went up to the TV and punched it. You ever see people ruin their TV because they're mad about a game? He might have done that.
Yeah. And then I think probably when they came out for the second half and they had made no adjustments on offense and had -4 yards in the third quarter, I think at that point, he probably threw himself on the ground, like little kids do, and started banging his fists and when it was clear they were going to lose, when poor Dante, dropped the ball, right. I think at that point he went into the fetal position.
Right, probably with this. He probably sucked his thumb a little bit. I would probably imagine.
It could be. It could. Yeah. Now
he probably went through the 5 stages of grief.
What are they?
Well, the 5 stages. Is it?
I don't know.
Denial, anger, depression, bargaining, and acceptance. So I'm thinking he probably reached acceptance by the mid-third quarter, and then probably didn't even watch Nick Mullins in the fourth quarter. Knowing Jed York and how he sticks by his team in times of crisis, he probably didn't watch the fourth quarter.
Now, I have something to say about this.
Yeah.
And these are fans who are watching us, and they're saying, why are Grant and Lowell going after Jed yet again? I have a couple of reasons. One is journalism. There was a news blackout on him running out on the team in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
These people are my friends.
Yeah.
And there was a news blackout, and I don't respect it.
No.
When the owner does something that cowardly, you need to report it.
Yes.
In addition, so we'll report it. And in addition, what Jed did was so grave and so cowardly. Not the first time he's been a coward. When he did the tweet on Thanksgiving a few years ago, that was cowardly too. Mm-hmm. I feel he has a coward streak, and I think it's fair game, bordering on necessary.
Yes.
To talk about, not bordering on, and necessary to talk about the character of the owner.
Yes.
That's how I feel.
Yes. And cowardly behavior like that deserves to be ridiculed. And
we're ridiculing. And what I want to say, Jed, I thought you had outgrown this stuff. Clearly you have not. And this ridicule that you get from us, if you keep doing that stuff, there's more of this to come.
That's right. That's why you should have fired yourself when my dad suggested it to you a couple of years ago. Remember, he said, I don't know what you want me to say to that. You grabbed the microphone. You said, say something. That was so good. If you've only been a fan for a couple of years, before Kyle Shanahan got here, my dad used to give Jed York the business in his end-of-year press. He used to give an end-of-year press conference every year where he would say, things are going okay. And my dad would just say, really, Jed? When are you going to fire yourself? So good.
When I would get the microphone, his legs would start to quiver.
Yeah. Hey, my legs would start to quiver if I was in his position too. I've been in that position. I don't like it when I'm in trouble with Lowell Cohn. It's not fun.
All right.
It's tough.